Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Matt Jarbo. This is $3 Theater. And, I'm a big Marvel fan. I'm a big MCU fan. I go to all the midnight shows, well, early screenings now. But I was at the very first midnight show for Iron Man 10 years ago, and I've been coming back ever since. And I'm very excited for what's coming down the pipeline. I'm very excited for what we saw in Avengers Infinity War. And I know that Kevin Feige really tries to sell us this product. I know he tries to push this kind of stuff to make us believe in what he's doing. But when you get to Avengers Infinity War and you essentially know what's coming, it really does dampen the experience. It does make the heartfelt, I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark line meaningless and useless, especially when we get an update like this one, where apparently Doctor Strange 2 is happening, saying one more Avenger who died in Infinity War is getting his own standalone movie. Yeah, that's right. We're getting a Doctor Strange 2 here, according to Kevin Feige. In an interview recently with Cinema Blend, he says that Marvel's strategy for Phase 4 of its cinematic universe, Kevin Feige let it slip that Doctor Strange 2 is in the making, saying here that sometimes it's where those characters pop up. Doctor Strange, whenever we do another Strange movie, which we will do, it will be a number of years from the first Strange, and yet he's very big part in Avengers Infinity War. So it's just a good problem to have when you have too many beloved characters that people want to see more of, whilst keeping to our core belief that we need to keep exploring nuance and keep doing different types of things. Okay, that's fine. That's good. That's all well and good and whatnot. But why let it slip that you're doing another Doctor Strange? We know it's going to happen. We know what's going to happen. But we already know Spider-Man 2, or Spider-Man Far From Home, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which James Gunn is working on right now. He's writing the script. Obviously going into production next year. And we now know that Doctor Strange 2 is going to be a thing. We know that Black Panther 2 is going to be a thing. And it's just, again, it kind of just makes for the ending of Avengers Infinity War to mean nothing. Right. And I get it. Comic books, no one ever dies. But when you have a $2 billion movie that's got 10 years leading up to it, and there is that intense moment, there is that moment where you see things happening on the screen, and while you know what's coming down the pipeline, you're still being told in one ear, things are permanent. They're permanently going to change. That it ends up being this clusterfuck of a situation. And I get a little bummed out about that. And it has everything to do with the fact that maybe I have too much emotionally tied into the MCU, and I'll be willing to admit that. It's a franchise I've watched for 10 years. We're almost 20 movies in, and I care very much about these characters, and I care very much about what's coming. And while I originally didn't care much for Doctor Strange, I ended up absolutely adoring the film. So I do understand that, I might have a bit more kind of tied up into this. And I know that Kevin Feige is doing the best he can do, and he does an amazing job. And I wouldn't want anyone else in that position. But I just wish they would shut the hell up about what's coming, right? I know that they're saying that they're going to be more cagey. He says they're going to be less cagey about Phase 4. But now that the Disney deal with Fox is going to be coming to a close, and I think they're going to get it, to be honest with you. I don't think Comcast is going to be able to match Disney. Disney just has more capital to give, and the stock prices are way better in the long run than what Comcast is offering, especially with their nationwide outage that happened today. It's not going to bode well for them. It's a bit of a misstep in a time when they don't want that. And so ultimately, yeah, I don't know. I'm a little bit on the perturbed side there. Doc Strange, want to see a sequel. Loved him in Infinity War. Loved Doctor Strange the movie. Can't wait to see more of him. But just shut the hell up. Make it a surprise. Don't just open the bag. Oh, we're working on it. Because then it's well, now I know. And that means that everything we saw at the end of the first movie clearly didn't mean shit. But then again, he saw 14 million possible explanations possible scenarios for how the whole thing plays out, and they only win one. So that's what the end game is now, and that's where we currently are, and that's fine. I'm still excited to see the movie. But I just wish they would stop. Because it takes away the excitement. I mean, I can talk about it, sure, but it just takes away a lot of the excitement. But again, like I said, I might have a little bit too much emotionally invested into this, and that's why I care so much. But I leave it to you. Do you guys care? Are you excited? Was it inevitable? Was it an inevitability that we were going to get another Doctor Strange movie? These are things I'm curious to know. Write them down in the comments. My name is, of course, Matt Jarbo. This has been 3 Buck Theater. If you haven't already, please thumbs it up, subscribe, and check back often for more content from me. It's not all Star Wars on the channel. I do talk about other things, including lots of Star Wars. And I'll talk to you guys later. Have yourself a great day, and peace out.